Hi, I'm Wise Witch Withers, and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a Good Witch, Bad Bitch summer reading. How excited are we about this? So this is all about learning how to integrate your sacred nurturing side, the Good Witch, with your bold, audacious energy, your bad bitch. It's not about the B word being a negative word. It's about not being forced to choose between being spiritual and being powerful. Think of this as a call to joyfully disrupt the norm, take up space with sacred rhythm and wild rebellion. So we're going to do a 5-card draw. We want to know what your theme for the summer is, what to say no to, what to say hell yes to, and how to take care of you without guilt or burnout. So as always, we start with a blessing. We are going to bless the deck with the 4 elements. I do an elemental blessing. I've got salt here for salt of the earth. I've got sage burning for air. I've got a candle lit for fire. And then I've got water here for the water. I'm going to lay my hand on the deck. I ask the 4 elements to be present as I bless this oracle deck and dedicate it to our intentions. We ask the 4 elements to be present as we bless this oracle deck and dedicate it to our intentions. We ask the 4 elements to be present as we dedicate this oracle deck and bless it to our intentions. So mote it be. 3 times 3 times 3. Earth, bless this deck with wisdom. Air, bless this deck with clear communication. Fire, bless this deck with inspiration. Water, bless this deck with insight. The energy coming off these cards now. We're connected to the earth. We're connected to the universe. We're connected to the deity of your choice. The energy is surging through these cards. Can you feel it? Can you feel the energy? All right, let's move these elements to the side so we can get to work on our reading. I'm going to start shuffling the deck. And remember, we're doing 5-card draw. Talking about this summer. We're going to have a good witch, bad bitch summer, everyone. What is our theme going to be? What do we need to say no to? What do we need to say yes to? How are we going to take care of ourselves? How are we going to empower ourselves to have this great summer that we are on the cusp of? So I'm excited to do this reading for you. I know someone out there is watching with great anticipation. Cutting the deck. We're going to draw straight off the top. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. So the first card we drew, we're going to talk about the energy around the theme of your summer. The energy around the theme for your summer. So you got the walking staff. The walking staff. That means support and encouragement. Support and encouragement. You know, I recently had a spinal cord injury and I have a walking staff now. it was something I chose instead of a cane. I felt like a cane made me look like an old person. So I wanted a cool walking staff instead. It's all about providing help and support. As it is comfort in a garden, being able to use to prop something up. So in essence, the staff is a form of a wand, a magical tool used to direct energy and aid in focus. So what it's suggesting is that some part of your life needs more support, something to lean on or something to help you focus your efforts. So your theme this summer is going to be focus. You're going to stay focused. So you might need a little support. You may need to lean on some friends. You may need to reach out to spiritual guidance to help you stay focused. But that's going to be your theme for the summer. Staying focused and having someone or something to lean on. You know, a journey can take a whole lot less effort if you use a walking staff to give yourself extra security along the way. And it doesn't have to be a physical walking staff. It means that you're not meant to walk this summer alone. It means that you are going to have friends around you. It's going to be a summer of friends, a summer of support, a summer of focus. That is your theme for the summer. All right, our second card. Where do I need to say no more in my life this summer? We got the Harvest, determination and hard work. So this card is going to tell us to take it easy this summer. Yeah. So you think hard work, it's telling me to work hard. No. It's telling you harvest time is hard work, but the summer isn't the time for harvest. Summer is the time for rest. And so this is reminding you that the harvest is past, and we say no to more hard work this summer, and we're going to take it easy a little bit so we can enjoy our summer more. So that's pretty cool. This card is giving you permission to take those vacation days. It's giving you permission to say no to adding more to your plate. So don't work too hard this summer. Learn that no is a complete sentence, and stay focused on the fun that you're going to be having with your friends going through this summer. What do we want to say hell yes to? Let's see what the 3 card has for us. Leaves, renewal, revival, progress. That's what we want to say yes to. The leaves. Well, we know everything in the spring blooms and is beautiful, and in the summer everything starts really filling out with leaves and flowers and buds and new life, and it's just such an exciting time. The cycle continues. The energy of nature revives after its fallow period. Leaves are how a tree interacts and communicates with its environment. Pay attention to leaves, and you will likely find you are more in touch with the weather, seasonal shifts, and the well-being of your immediate environment. So renewal, revival, progress. Say yes to anything that is going to lift you up, to anything that is going to renew you, to revive your spirit, to anything that progresses you into the future. You want to say hell yes to. So don't be afraid of those renewing and reviving experiences. It's all part of this cycle of nature, and it is something that you need to say hell yes to this summer. So while you're taking the break and you're learning to say no, and that no is a complete sentence, make sure we say hell yes to being renewed, revived, and seeing progress in our life. How can I best support myself through self-care this summer? That's the 4 card. How can I best support myself? Oh, this is wonderful. What a great card. Roots. Roots. Do we know what roots means? It means healthy habits, healthy patterns. What else? Early growth. So roots, you put down roots to develop healthy patterns in life. So developing healthy patterns is going to give you the ability to take care of yourself in a way that maybe you haven't been able to take care of yourself before. So you can best support yourself by going back to the foundation of something to examine it and perhaps reinforce it. Look at the foundations that you've laid in your life. Make sure your projects have good roots. Make sure your relationships have good roots. You know, we're talking about being supportive and encouraging here and being surrounded by friends and being focused as the theme for the summer. But maybe we need to look at the foundations of that support, of that encouragement, of that focus to make sure we've developed healthy patterns around it so that we can embrace the theme fully. So healthy patterns is how we can take care of ourselves this summer. What worries do I need to let float away in order to embody self-care this summer? So in order to be able to embody these healthy patterns, what do I need to let just float away out of my existence? That's what this 5 card is going to tell us. And it says the earth, peace and grounding, peace and grounding. So this card wants to bring you peace. It wants to bring grounding into your life. What do you need to let go of in order to get that peace and grounding? So think about what in your life is not serving you well. What in your life is a thorn in your side? These are the things that you need to evaluate. And maybe you're evaluating it as part of your healthy patterns. Maybe the healthy patterns isn't evaluating these connections, but instead it's evaluating what's challenging your peace, what's getting away of you grounding with the earth. So those are the worries that you need to let float away this summer. Whatever is interfering, it could be foundationally that it is interfering with you creating healthy habits, but it's definitely interfering with your peace and being able to ground. So look at what is interfering with your peace, and you will then be able to let it go, rebuild that foundation, create those healthy patterns, and have the summer of your dreams. What a great reading today, you guys. Thanks for being a part of it, and go out there, you good witches, bad bitches, and have the summer that you deserve. Subscribe, share, like, comment, tell me what you think. This is Wise Witch Withers. As always, it's been my pleasure.